I didn't get to make a screenshot. Whatever. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Hi, Aria. What's up? What the fuck? Ugh. Why do I... Ugh. What is wrong with Twitter? Ugh. What is wrong with Twitter? He's a bad place over there. Isn't it? Isn't it? Do-do-do. 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 What? I can do this all day, Ari. This all day. What's up, baby girl? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Do-do-do. Aria, 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 Aria. Hi. Still waiting on Shannon. Sorry, Aria's sitting right off camera. She's sitting just right off camera. So I'm just sitting here staring at her. Boop. I'm waiting for her to run across the keyboard. Aria. She's looking that way. We lost Shannon. Where are you, Shannon? She shouted into the void. I don't know where she is. Oh no, all the cats are in here. Huh. I know it like it didn't even have like I couldn't even do a screenshot. Like usually I do like a screen like it asks you to do a little like screen thing, and I'm usually like, but I went like this, and then it just went live. So then I was just standing here like holding I'm like, okay. So I don't know. I shared it on notifications. Yeah, I knew what you meant, but I shared it on Twitter, and then I quickly backed out of Twitter because that's scary over there. Scary place. I don't know. Maybe she's waiting for a notification, but it's never gonna come because YouTube's weird. I know. It's been a long day here too. I feel it. I feel it so much. Aria's rubbing against the screen. But I don't even know if it's a bones day or a no bones day. I didn't even check. Which if you don't have TikTok, that's not going to make any sense, but is it a bones day? It's a no bones day.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to yet another round of Bones or No Bones, the game where we find out if my 13-year-old pug woke up with bones. And as a result, we'll find out what
I'm trying to find out if it's a no bones day or not.
The first is because Noodle woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, sang me his little song.
His
when I
little
went
pug.
to check on him, I noticed he had just finished peeing on my wool sweater and was already tucking himself into bed. And the second is because today is my birthday, Scorpio's rise, and I like to think that Noodle left me the gift of clarity in having to throw away my wool sweater. Oh, and it's a Bones Day, you guys. Oh my God, it's a Bones Day. That's so exciting. Oh, I was hoping for a Bones Day. Okay. You know what that means?
Here.
You got to treat yourself today. Buy the
So, a Bones Day or no bones. So, here, I'll start it over.
Back to yet another round of
because he says it at the beginning. So that's why everybody's like, it's a Bones Day or it's a no bones day. They say that because this guy records videos of his pug on TikTok, and it's like his pug is 13 years old. So if he wakes up and he stands up, that's a Bones Day. If he falls over, it's a no bones day. And so that like is how you interpret your day's gonna go. It's kind of like it's just a cute little thing. So like if it's a no bones day, you're supposed to just relax and take it easy and take care of yourself. If it's a bones day, you're supposed to get up and get things done, but also treat yourself. So no matter what, it's like treating yourself. But like, yeah, he's just a little
round of bones or no bones.
He's
the
just
game
a little
where we find
pug.
out if my 13-year-old pug woke up with bones. And as a result, we'll
He's
find
so
out what kind of day we're going to have. Now, today's a very special day for two reasons. The first is because Noodle woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
No, his name's Noodle.
When I went to check on him, I noticed he had just finished peeing on my wool sweater and was already tucking himself into bed. And the second is because today is my birthday, Scorpio's rise, and I like to think that Noodle left me the gift of clarity in having to throw away my wool sweater. Oh, and it's a Bones Day, you guys. Oh my God, it's a Bones Day. That's so exciting. Oh, I was hoping for a Bones Day. Okay.
Oh,
you know what that means?
Gail's sending me videos
today. Buy the expensive pashmina. You have 2 in your shopping cart. 1 is cheaper, and you're more inclined to buy it because it's cheaper. Don't get the expensive one. You want it more. Hang the pictures. Hang the pictures. They've been sitting on your floor forever. They're already in frames. Just hang them today. Cute. And even do something crazy. Oh my God, do something crazy like booking a skydiving appointment. Oh my God, don't do that. I can't imagine having to pay to jump out of a plane, but do something really fun. Treat yourself today. Have a great one. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to yet.
That's what they say whenever they say bones or no bones. It's a TikTok thing, and it's all centered around this guy and his 13-year-old pug. Isn't he cute? He's so perfect. You're welcome. He's so perfect. The Rolling Stone canceled Noodle. They wrote like an article about him and how he's like, I don't know, just bashing him for no reason. I'm like, are you serious? You're bashing a 13-year-old pug? I was like, I think it's time to cancel Rolling Stone. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah, that's Noodle, the 13-year-old pug. There she goes. I knew you were going to walk across eventually, Aria. Aria. Mm-hmm. Now I got you. Now what are you going to do? Now I got you. But anyway. Hi, Shannon. He came in right when I was talking about no bones. Aria's being restless. She's being really restless. But anyway, yeah. So it's a Bones Day. Woo! Which is good. I got all my work done early today. I knew it was a Bones Day. Oh, yeah. We were talking about... oh, my goodness, cough. We were talking about how, like, the thing was, like, YouTube is being weird today. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going to fight you, Aria. Here. Go in there. But we're talking about how the whatchamacallit, the YouTube was being weird when I like started the live, and Kay Kelly said that they didn't get a notification. So like, I don't know. It was just being weird. I like lost my oxygen. I just had to take like a COVID test like last week or the week before because I was starting to feel sick, and I came back negative, and now Josh is like sick, and now I feel like I want to take a test again, but I don't have any symptoms yet. So I'm hoping he just caught my cold and it's just affecting him worse than it affected me. But if I cough or anything, it's because I'm getting over my cold. But yeah, Noodle lets you know if it's a Bones Day or if it's a no Bones Day. He's so cute. And his owner is just delightful. I just love his like voiceovers of it and all that. I just think it's so cute. Anyway, I finished the book actually. I hope so too, because he's just going to continue to spread his sickness around the house if he doesn't feel good soon. Um, he's not very like. He's down there. He's downstairs gaming, so he has his headset on, so he can't. I don't even think he can hear me. But like, oh, so you did get a notification? Huh, weird. But when he's sick, he just like spreads it. It's not very like considerate. But yeah, he just kind of like spreads it all over the house. So if it's not the cold I had, I will have it soon anyway, I'm sure. So I got everything done at work and ready for tomorrow's 8 boards of freight. Oh gosh. I can relate to that. I got 12 pallets the other day that I had to unload by myself. But yeah, I did. Yeah, I unloaded all of them, and then I had to stay later, and then oh no, that's fine. That's fine. But maybe you're too quick for the notification. Yeah. But yeah, I had to like unload that by myself. I'm not feeling too sick. I'm getting over a little bit of a cold, but I took a COVID test and I'm fine. If he doesn't feel better by Wednesday, he's supposed to take one before he goes back to work. So we have like home tests just in case. But yeah. But I don't think it's COVID or anything. I think it's just a cold because people here are not wearing masks while buying cold medicine and stuff, and it just makes me want to quit my job so much more. But yeah, just a little cold. Josh is just hopefully what he has is the cold that I had, just worse. Because I don't want to get sick again or sick worse again. I just have a little bit of like a cough here and there, and then like a little bit of a runny nose now and again. It's nothing too bad. Immediately when I started having symptoms, I tested right away to make sure. But just the cold. Bummer, I couldn't get those 2 weeks off. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want COVID. But yeah. I'm a creative writing major and I don't look at grammar, so don't worry about it. Yeah, it's flu season and cold season. My cat is playing in the trash bag. What are you doing? Yeah, I still need to get my flu shot too. I'm so bad with scheduling appointments and stuff. I have to get my booster. I'm overdue for it. I need to get it. I need to get my booster, COVID shot, and then I need to get my flu shot. I don't know if I want to do them at the same time or not, and just wipe them out at the same time, or if that's gonna like wipe out my body, or do I want to like, I don't know. I might just get them both at the same time. We'll see. But if I do, I want to get it on like a Wednesday. So that way, because I have off Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have classes Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I have off those days from work. So I guess it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't matter. Yeah, your mom did both at once and she was fine. Yeah, a lot of people have been getting both at work and they've been fine. So I might just get both and just deal with it. I'm really bad with needles. I really hate shots. I don't usually get a flu shot because I'm... Oh, my internet froze there for a minute. Sorry. I'm lagging. Josh decided to start gaming and streaming downstairs while I'm streaming. So... Yeah. Yeah, my first dose. Was it my first dose was really rough, but I think it was rough because I like unloaded a truck right before getting it because I got it at work. So I unloaded a truck and then did it and then got my shot and then went back to like unloading more truck. And I didn't like rest and I didn't drink any water and didn't do anything. So my first one like really wiped me out. I was just tired. I wasn't sick or anything. But my second dose, again, I was just tired, a little sore in my arm, but tired mostly. I'm not too worried. I'm more worried about the flu shot. Is that weird? I'm more worried about the flu shot. Because I don't normally get a flu shot. I've already gotten 2 doses of the COVID shot, so I'm not too worried about the booster, but are you doing NaNoWriMo? I am. I haven't recorded anything from my channel yet because I haven't done anything substantial yet. I've literally just logged in and I have a profile there and it's the same as here. And I think I've tracked 100 words, but I have more than 100 words written because I've been manually writing things like in here. This is where I've been writing all the things. Although it doesn't, when I just skimmed through it, it looked like it was empty, but it's not. It's not empty. But I just now recently started transferring some of it into a Word document, so that way I have double copies and I can actually track my word count. But I am participating. I'm just very light right now. I just started. I had a lot of projects that were due this past week, last week or the week before. Last week. I had a lot of projects and stuff that were due. It's starting to pile up quite a bit school-wise. So I still write every Tuesdays and Thursdays during my grammar's class because my grammar's class is trash. And I don't typically write by hand. That's not usually my thing. But I think it's the Gemini in me that I'm always mixing things up. But and I think it helps my ADHD. But I don't know, for some reason that story, it helps to slow things down a bit in my head. Why am I yawning? I'm not even tired. Why am I yawning? You guys just have me so relaxed. Oh no. Your penmanship will improve. No, man. Mine is a mess. I've heard people say that they think my handwriting is really nice, but my handwriting is only nice if I slow it down. But it is and when I write by hand, it's it's really cringy. This isn't a good example, but so my professor will have us do little writing things sometimes, and it is a good thing. It's a good way to slow down your brain, but my brain's going a mile a minute because I have ADHD and I'm like I said, a Gemini. So we had to write about something from our youth, an object from our youth. And this is what mine, look at there's crossed out, word changes, crossed out. There's this whole section I crossed out. It never looks nice. Never looks nice. And then I'll see other people and they just write and it's just perfect. And I'm just I don't get you. I don't get you. But anyway. It's really nice to slow down and it's also really I think it's pretty therapeutic as well to sit down and write. Even if you're writing, if you're journaling or if you're just, I don't know, writing about your day. It's just a nice way to just slow down. I think it helps a lot. We did a setting with, we did a exercise for setting, and she's made me do the exercise before and I hate it, but I also like it because it actually works really well. And it gets you to really slow down. And she makes you outside for 20 minutes. And usually it's starting to get cold. I swear every single time I have her and she makes me do this damn exercise. But she'll send you outside for 20 minutes and make you write what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you feel. You use all your senses when you're outside. I don't know what is happening. What are you doing? I think he wanted to get an up, but he didn't. He decided against it. But yeah, it's really great exercise. It makes you slow down and take it all in. But I hate it. But I hate going outside. I hate that part because it's always starting to get cold and just. But I do like it because I have, again, ADHD here. and hence why we haven't even talked about the book yet. But I have like ADHD, so like those kind of things where she's constantly mixing things up, it helps. It helps the way my brain operates. Also, she has ADHD, so like it helps. It helps a lot. But she's one of my favorite teachers. She's my favorite professor. I have her next semester again too, for like one of my big classes, which is like one of my like last classes. It's like I have to write like a whole novel in that class, which will probably be my queer pirate novel if it's not finished by then, which it won't be. But ew, don't say the S word. Smelled like snow. Ew. Icky. Oh, the only thing good about this time of the year means that Grinchathon's coming. It's the only good thing. Anyway, I've rambled enough about school. Why am I coughing into my hands like that, like some kind of heathen? There we go. She's a great teacher. I really like her. She's really fun. She's really fun. It is way too soon for snow. Look how long my hair is getting already. Jeez. Look at my ADHD. Look at it go. Yeah, I know. Yesterday it was, I don't know what it was like today because I didn't really go outside. It looked nice, but I had like an exam and I had like I had 4 quizzes and I just had a lot of things to do today. So it was like, so did everyone read the book? I did. Did everyone read the book? Yes. Did you hate this one too? Did you hate this one too? I finished it today. Surprise. Yeah, I finished it today. But let us go. Woo. Did you hate it just as much, Shannon? Okay, Kelly, did you love it just as much? You gotta say, oh no. I'm scared. Kind of boring. Oh no, you're killing me. See, I thought, look, I knew that this was gonna happen, that it was gonna switch. Look, it switched. It switched. Oh my goodness. I think I liked it more on the reread. I keep pushing Josh to read this series because I think he would really enjoy them, like quite a bit. But some of the twists I completely forgot. I knew, like I remembered Goddard coming back, but I couldn't remember how. I couldn't remember how. I couldn't remember. And then when that like twist happened where he like took Tiger's butt, I was still shocked. And I'm like, I read this before. How did I not remember that? I knew how it ended. I remembered how it ended. And it still kind of breaks my heart. But this part, see, I thought you would like this one more because it's got more of like the Thunderhead talking and more of like this like backbrain computer. It kind of gives me shit, I gotta look. It gives me Illuminae vibes with like the Aiden that would like talk. That's what Thunderhead like kind of gave me, like Aiden vibes. Like this like overwatching computer type AI kind of thing that can't interfere but is watching from like, yeah. Who died has come back. Yeah. I think they might be. I think everybody might be dead now, though, unless they do something serious. But they like all self-gleaned at the end, so and some of them were eaten by sharks. So yeah, that the journal entries were from the Thunderhead. I don't know what they are in the toll because, like I said, I haven't read it. So the next book is all new, all new for me. I've heard mixed reviews about how it ended, so I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know if Kay Kelly has read Illuminae, but yeah, that's what it reminded me of. It really reminded me of Aiden and Illuminae, like that series, like quite a bit. There's Scythe peeking out over there because I put it over there to be filed back into the reds. And then there's an empty spot right there for Thunderhead. I have 2 copies of Toll because one of them is a Owl Crate exclusive signed edition. I don't know if this is the Owl Crate one or the regular one. This is the regular one. Yeah, this is the regular one. The Owl Crate one's over there on the shelf. Probably because I wanted to read this one instead, so that way I didn't beat that one up. Oh, I don't want to spoil myself. What am I doing? But either of them were 2 sides. Like the Thunderhead had all the knowledge and wisdom, but no, not action. The Skysdom had all action, but little wisdom and knowledge. Yes. Yes. I kind of liked that, though. It created like this, I don't know, foil? Like a foil for each other. Like the Skysdom and the Thunderhead are like a good foil. Is that a good bookish term, I guess? If we want to talk about it sophisticatedly. Just kidding. Oh, you're excited to read? Oh yeah, yeah. This one is a lot slower. I think it shows. I think that's the reason why I really like this series is because I like politics. My chair is really creaky. It's very not helping the ADHD. But I really like elements of politics in my books. Like I don't want it to be all politics, probably, but like a sprinkle in there. So I think that's why I really like this series. Yeah, I took Thunderhead pretty slow myself. I did start it like quite a bit ago, but then I got caught up in mandatory school reasonings and all that. Oh yeah, Roland and Citra. I'm assuming that they're going to be found. Yeah, I'm assuming they're going to be found. I'm assuming that there's going to be a last like showdown between them and Goddard, but we'll see. I'm assuming because he's still looming out there. But oh, can we go over what a foil means? Like English class. It's not important. It's not important. I was just joking around. But foil in terms of characters, they're like people who are like opposites of each other. So like the protagonist and the antagonist, like they like the way Shannon I gotta scroll up. Like the way Shannon explained like the Sidedom and the Thunderhead, like the Scythedom has like the like all action but little wisdom and knowledge, and then the Thunderhead had no action but all the knowledge and the wisdom. So like they are just like opposites of each other that kind of clash, kind of, and it makes it like yeah, the protagonist plays off of the thighs. Yeah, I was like combining the words Scythe and Thunderhead. Yeah, so like they play off of each other, kind of. Like without the Thunderhead, the Skysdom, yeah. Yeah, you need both to make the comp. Yes. It's not important to know, but it's just a random phrase they'll throw at you in any English class just to make themselves feel smart. But in reality, it's just the two conflicting sides. They just give it a fancy name. Character foils. Oh, when I realized how much politics there was, I was like, I see why Izzy likes this. I got behind in the chat because I was explaining foils. Oh, the new guy. Oh, Grayson. I feel so bad for Grayson. I love how they end it though. I'm so interested. I'm assuming he's going to be in the last book, so I'm so excited. Hi, Lizzie. Yay! Bones Day and foils demystified. They had in between. Yeah, I like that. They had in between people like Grayson. I really felt for Grayson. Poor Grayson. He just got his whole entire life just thrown up in the mess. You didn't miss much, Lizzie. We're just a lot of my ADHD tangents talking about whether or not it was a Bones Day or a Bones Day. We just recently actually got into talking about the actual book. I'm glad you loved it though. This is I gave this one, I think I gave this 5 stars just like the last one because I'm obsessed with this series. Like I said, I think a lot of it's the politics. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for some politics thrown in my books. My nose. Yes, and how the Sky the Dumb and the Thunderhead were foils of each other. Yes. I'm assuming we will see more of Grayson. I hope. Oh my goodness. I haven't read The Toll yet. This was a reread. And Shannon purposely made me reread this because I haven't read The Toll and I haven't completed the series yet. Even though I pre-ordered this and I ordered a special edition over there. So but I never read it yet. Shannon purposely does it so that way I read books. That way I actually complete series because she knows I'm bad at finishing series. So don't give me any spoilers yet. I haven't read it yet. The other two I read, but they were rereads. Like I said, I really want my partner. I really want Josh to read this series, but I don't know if he ever will. But I think he'd really like it. But anyway. So sad for him. I felt like he was let down. Oh, I know. Even the Thunderhead until the end it came back. Made me wonder if the Thunderhead uses people to push action in the world. Oh, uses other people to push action in the world. Yeah, I don't know. I think he mentioned I'm calling the Thunderhead a he, like he has like it's a man, but it. I think it mentioned that it was like the first time that it was going to do something like this. So I don't know if it's ever done it before, but I also don't know why. I wish I had no, it's not funny. Oh my goodness. Anyway. There we go. I remember how excited you were when The Toll came out, and so I thought it would be an incentive to finish the series. I'm so bad with it. I'm so bad with finishing series. It's such a bad thing. Sorry, ADHD. I get so distracted so easily. It's so bad. But we all get to finish the series. Yes. That's what Josh asked me. He's like, why are you reading it again then? I'm like, because they haven't read it. But I'm like, but I want to read it. I want to read the last book, and Shannon knows that I won't finish it unless I have someone holding my hand. I think one of the other Tonists said something that made me think that they don't believe in the Tonish way, but they were able to be safe there. Made me wonder. Oh, yeah, that's right. He said like something like, then keep pretending or pretend longer. Yeah. Slow reader, but a fast listener. There you go. I do half and half a lot of times. I'll like half listen, half read to the audiobook. Sometimes I can't listen to it like on the super speed. My brain just doesn't want to, but sometimes it does. If that makes any sense. It also depends on the narrator. If the narrator is English, a lot of times I can't speed it up for some reason. My brain can't like process it quick enough, I guess. I don't know. Like the accent. I wonder if the Tonists play a bigger part. I hope we like, I don't know. The whole Tonist ideals are just interesting. You hold my hand? I'm glad. I have someone to hold my hand to help me actually finish books. It helps a lot, especially during school season, because then I'm forced to finish a book. And it's like, it's not something that should be like forced, but like during school season, I need it. Like my ADHD is so, I say that like 20,000 times, but like it's really bad, especially during school season, because all I'm thinking about is like the 20,000 different things I need to do. Planners don't work. There's like a planner sitting right here that I haven't even touched. They just get discarded. Nothing works. Small lists, I've learned. 20,000 different lists. But anyway. Narrators make a huge difference. Yeah. I like listening to nonfiction quite a bit. I think it's easier to listen to, but yeah. Accents are harder to listen to, sped up. Yep. Because otherwise, the Tonists, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I hope they give more of the Tonist background in Toll, but Lizzie knows, but we don't. Because we haven't read it yet. Only people of that kind. They have some kind of belief system. Yeah. Then the unsavories, yeah. I feel like I would end up being an unsavory. Because like I would I feel like I would end up being like an unsavory. Yeah. He was marked as an unsavory, yeah. I feel like an unsavory lifestyle is something that I would excel towards. Like in like a utopia world. I think I would get so bored. And think about it. I wouldn't have to go to work anymore. I could just do whatever the hell I want. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't think I'd be unsavory. His contact got gleaned. Yeah, it's gleaned. Yeah. Who gleaned him? I can't even remember. Can't remember. I don't remember. Anyway. Was it Constantine that did that? No. I don't remember. They said, but I forgot. But oh yeah, that's right. It was his girl. His purity girl like arranged it. So that way his contact would get gleaned. His agent or whatever. The guy's probation officer or whatever. Yeah, I think the Thunderhead like let the unsavory do whatever the hell they want to give them the illusion that they could do whatever the hell they want, to kind of like let them blow off their steam because humans gonna do what humans gonna do kind of thing. Because it's like kind of like a controlled chaos, I think, with them, like with them, like the Thunderhead like letting them do it. Like, I think they would have done that kind of shit, like, on their own, but it would have got, like, maybe worse. Like, it could have been worse. But they think they're doing whatever they're doing, like, unsupervised, but they're actually being supervised. If that makes sense, like a controlled burn. Yeah, Constantine was kind of like in the middle there, navigating. Oh, the acid in the pipes. Oh, God. Purity. The gender dynamics in this one, again, weren't great. Yeah. Kind of realized that, like, yeah, the gender dynamics aren't always great. Sometimes people are props. The Julius Caesar performance. The actors are paid to be their victims. So good. So good. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like the whole underground parties place thing where they, like, yeah. I think that's the kind of stuff that made me, like, compare the Thunderhead to Aiden from Illumine, because in Illumine, like, in the Illuminae files, like, Aiden kind of, like, does that kind of stuff, like, runs experiments, like, kind of does his own kind of thing, but not really at the same time. And that's kind of like how I view the Thunderhead. In my head, the Thunderhead and Aiden have, like, the same exact voice. Oh, it was cool to see what Citra chose as a gleaning. I love her gleaning method. I mean, I don't love the fact that she has to glean, but, like, it's so very Citra. It's, like, so much extra work that she has to do. She has to, like, go out of her way, but, like, it's so, like, so compassionate and, like, gives them, like, time to, like, get all their stuff in order, and, like, instead of it being like boom, and it gets, like, they get to choose the method in which, I don't know, I just thought it was so Citra, so very Citra. They described was it the opera Ada, and it became the ending, kind of. Yeah, became the ending, kind of. Huh? What they described was it? I don't really remember. Yeah, that's like, I in my head, like, Aiden and Thunderhead have like the exact same voice in my head. Like, they've like quite a few, like, similarities. Giving people a choice. I mean, it's so different. Talk about shifting the power dynamic. Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's such a Citra way to glean as well, because I think it's like it takes the power, like you said, like, shifting the power dynamic. It takes, like, the shift away from her, for sure, like, and, like, lets the victim choose their own method, which is dark, but I don't know. Is that a movie? I've never seen 2001. I don't know the Ada either. I knew Julius Caesar play, but they were entombed together, like the ending of the book. Oh, that sounds familiar, But Citrus Method was good, and when they told her that she already claimed her victims, oh my god, me too. I was so pissed. So pissed. Oh my god. I felt Citra's fury. I've never seen it. I've never seen A Space Odyssey. Nor have I read the book. Don't hate me. I've never seen it. After the toll, just in case there are similarities. Okay. Yeah, I've never read, never seen. But no, I was so mad. So mad for Citra. How dare they do that to Citra? Yeah. I understood why they did it. Like, I understood that they knew that, like, whoever was tracking her would know exactly where she could be, but sorry. I'm not even tired. I don't know why I'm yawning. But it's the time zone. It's affecting me even though I don't realize it. But yeah, I was so mad. Just how dare they? How dare they? Hi, Ari. Anyway, sorry. My yawn distracted me. But yeah, I don't know. Because I've had tabs in here since the first time I read it, and some of them are just in there on random pages, and I don't know what they mean, why I tabbed them. But there's one that in here that's I really like, and it's something like the Thunderhead said, and I'm like, I remember why I tabbed that out, and it said, because rain is the closest thing I have to tears, and then there's like a scene like later on, I think later on. Yeah, I think it's later on where Grayson is like talking about the storm that's outside, and he said something about like how he wonders if that's like the Thunderhead's way of like crying or showing like sadness or something. Like I think that's when he went to the Tonus cult, like the storm was outside, I think. But I like that. I like that analogy a lot. I think it was pretty. Bit of an example of red tape and not being used to doing things with any kind of need for organization. They have like one security guy, and how stuff on the island was broken and slow. Yeah, I think the island was like, because the side of the dome is like off of the Thunderhead's grid, and that I don't know why they went there for the freaking conclave, but what's his face like hacked all the systems and stuff, like Goddard. So like, I think that was always supposed to happen, regardless of what like was decided. I think it was just another twist. Oh yeah, when the Thunderhead made all the sirens go off, when he screamed. Yeah. Poor Thunderhead. I don't know why I call it a he. I think because of Aiden. Because I think that because Aiden's like, in my head, Aiden is like a man. I just think of these AIs as annoying men. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Rain of Tears. Yeah. They had to make a pitch in front of the High Council for the inquest. Yeah. Goddard. Ugh. Yeah, the place was off grid, not the same as the Conclave. Yeah. And I think they move Conclave like all the time. I think they said that in the first book. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure they said in like the first book that's always in a different location. but like this place, I guess, was safer because of like what was happening with like Roland killing people or gleaning scythes. They probably thought it was safer, but it was not. Yeah, I don't know if there's a why. I don't know why he is the way he is. I did like that scene with like Faraday where he's like trying to explain like to Roland that like even though these people are bad now, like you don't know what happened in their past. So you should like look into their past to see why they are the way they are kind of thing. So I don't know where Nod is. They didn't find Nod yet. Nod was the Toll Islands or something that they mentioned in the end. Like they were still looking because Faraday and that Mercia, is that her name? Can't remember. They were looking for like the land of Nod, and it ended up being like those islands. So they haven't gone there yet. I think the Thunderhead, yeah. I think both. I think maybe both. But yeah. Thunderhead was mad. Yeah, when they got the specs. I mean, they found the missing island. Yes. No idea this live was happening. I don't announce them good enough. I'm very bad at existing on the internet. But hi. I'm here. I'm here and we're talking about Thunderhead. I'm very sporadic at YouTube stuff. Anyway. Yeah, I imagine that's not. Yeah, the missing island. Yes, yeah. I don't know I don't know. I'm anxious for the next book. I tend to find you since the first Grinchathon. Yay. I don't know why I crossed my fingers. What is that about? Yes. Grinchathon's coming soon. We're like a month away. I hate this time of the year, but Grinchathon is here. That's the only redeeming quality. Yeah, because it sounds like Thunderhead had a blind spot for the island and was weirded out that they were unconcerned about it until they knew. And then things seemed to change. Yeah, I think the Thunderhead was like pissed that like that blind spot existed at all and that it was kept from them forever, which is interesting. And then it even said like that it was like weird that it experienced anger and rage. Of course we're getting Grinchathon. Are you kidding? Think we're not gonna do Grinchathon again? You kidding? It's the only thing that I care about this year. This time of the year. It's the only thing that matters. I'm scared for the Toll because most people have criticized it so hard. Yes. Well, I think Shannon and Kay Kelly said that they liked Kay Kelly said that this one was a little bit slower. And Shannon liked it a little bit better, but didn't care for Scythe as much as I did. I loved the first two books. But yeah, I think that's another reason why I probably never finished it. I haven't read Toll yet. I've reread this one and Scythe, but I have not read the Toll yet. So we will see if I hate it or if I love it. I think it'll be fine. I think I'm gonna like it, but we'll see. Love the Grinch and Yule, but not exactly Christmas. Christmas is overrated. I can't stand it. Ugh, God. I've been setting Christmas stuff since before Halloween at work, and I just want to. It's awful. I hate Christmas. Hate the holiday season. In which we can fit the Toll next month. Well, we're gonna read it. We're gonna read the Toll here as a buddy read. So You can join us if you want. We're going through the series, so. But I'm thinking I'm going to love it then. I don't know. A lot of times when people like didn't like Tool, like, yeah, because maybe Shannon, because we all had like mixed reviews for like mixed reviews about the other two books. So like maybe this is the one we'll collectively all love. We'll see. Oh, December is next month. Oh my god. Yeah. I didn't even realize it. It's next month. Holy crap. Holy crap. But yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what date it lands on. I don't know if it's going to land on Grinchathon or not. We'll see when we determine what date we want to do. The next read live chat one. Whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yeah. Maybe the next one will be the one we collectively all love. Come join us. Oh my god, I lost my ring. I actually lost my ring that is normally on this finger. I lost it. I don't know where it is. It's in the house somewhere and I can't find it anywhere. So I like ordered this like similar size, completely different design, but similar size ring to like keep on my finger because like it really bothered me that there wasn't something there because the ring that was on this finger has not left my finger since I was 14. So you do the math. I'm 31 now. The ring has never left my finger ever. It's always been there, even in the shower. Like it's never left. And I lost it somewhere in the house. Thank God it's in the house somewhere. But I like ordered this like ring that's like a similar size because it like drove me nuts that there wasn't something there. Oh, it was driving me bonkers. But anyway, that's why I'm fiddling with this one a lot more because it's not the same. It's not the same, but I don't know. Sorry. ADHD, man. I was in the minority for not enjoying Scythe very much, but I like Thunderhead more. See, I thought that you would like Thunderhead more, Shannon. I did. Because it has a lot more like I don't know. A lot more of like I don't know. I thought you would enjoy like the Thunderhead talking and stuff like that, like a little bit more of like learning about the operations. I don't know, seem more up your alley. More of like a sci-fi kind of vibe rather than like fantasy, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Perfect excuse for me to finish the series. Yay, another person finishing the series. Because I was telling everybody I pre-ordered this and I ordered a special edition through Owlcrate. Like I've had this on my shelf since it came out. I was so excited to read it, but I never did because I'm terrible at finishing series. So that's why Shannon, that's one of the main reasons I think Shannon made us all read it because then I actually have to finish a series. Which is something I can't do it unless Shannon is holding my hand. No, that's so weird. Yes, I don't know where it is. I looked everywhere. It's in the house because I recorded a vlog that I never uploaded, but I recorded a vlog and then I didn't go anywhere else. So I went back and looked at the footage from that vlog, never uploaded it, but I went back to look and my ring is on my finger in the vlog. So sometime after that vlog, I took a nap. So maybe it came off like, which is weird because it's like usually snug on my finger. So like, I don't know, I don't know. So it either came off while I was taking a nap and is somewhere in the bedroom, like under the bed or something. I didn't like pull out the bed that much or anything, but it's either there or it's like in the couch. I checked the couch, but I didn't see it. So I don't know, but it's around the house somewhere, which gives me a small amount of comfort, but not. I was crying. I was so upset. I was so upset. It's so stupid because it like wasn't given to me or anything. I bought it for myself, but like, I don't know. Had like the sentimentality of like, I don't know. Like I wanted something and I bought it for myself. And that was like just it like having it reminded me always like put myself kind of first, if that makes sense. Like I'd always look at it and be like, I did that. I bought that for me. Like, you know? And then when I lost it, I was so upset. I was devastated. So sad. But hopefully I find it. It's in the house, so little bit of comfort. A little bit of comfort. I also ordered a ring that's in pretty cursive that just says it says fuck. But it's in like pretty cursive, so it looks like a real fancy ring. But it's just the F word. Totally appropriate. So I ordered a couple rings to like make myself feel better about it, but I still want my my ring back. It was long since we talked. Great to see you. Oh my goodness, sorry. I think I'm coughing more because my voice is dry more than anything. I'm sure it'll turn up. Anyway, join us for the Serious About series. Challenge to finish series that goes all year. Oh. Serious About series. That sounds really interesting. See, I need like that. I need like accountability. I need accountability. My foot itches. I know. I'm hoping it'll turn up. But I hate the F word. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I say it a lot. A lot. I curse like a sailor. Curse like a sailor. But it's really fancy. It looks like it's just a fancy ring until you like look into it and then you actually see what it says. It made me feel better buying it, even though it's not exactly appropriate. It's a very versatile word, at least. That sounds like, yeah, it sounds like a great all year challenge. See, it's hard with like school. It's so hard with school to like read anything. I try not to curse too much. Like, I'm not like obnoxious about it. It's just, it comes out. But I'm not like F this, F that, F this, F that, you know. Like, I don't do it what's the word I'm looking for? There's an S word. Superfluously. It's a hard word to say. But I don't do it unnecessarily. Or in, I don't know. Some people I feel like just swear just to swear. But me, it's just another word in my vocabulary. But some people like overuse it. But hey, whatever you want to do. I don't think I'm like extremely vulgar, but some people would probably disagree. But I don't think I am. But anyway, I can't say that word. But that word, that's the word I was trying to say. But I can't say it. Oh my goodness. Which is funny because I think that word, ironically, I have a presentation that I have to do the other day. I have to do, not the other day. I have to do next week. I have a presentation, and one of like the quotes that I have to like read off has that stupid word in it. And I'm like, I don't know how to say it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to spell it either. So you definitely, I think you spelled it right. Or at least close to, at least I know, yes, that's the word at least. Excessively. There we go. This is a better word to say verbally. Superfluously. But yeah, anyway. Trying to read what it says. It looks wrong. Yeah. Superfluously. It's hard to say. Excessive. Excessive is just a better sounding. It's a better mouth word. Superfluously. God. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done trying to say it. I can't do it. It's a hard word to say. We found my word that I can't say. I didn't know if I had one or not. 'Cause some people can't say like statistics. I think that's that word is my word that I can't say. Superfluously. I don't know. I'm done. I'm done trying. I need to like Google it and then hit the little button that like says it back to me. Looks like a word the Mad Hatter would use. It's so accurate. Yes, it does. And it sounds like it too. Oh my goodness. I'm an ESL teacher and have so much fun trying to get some students to pronounce statistics. Yeah, statistics is like a really hard one for a lot of people. For a lot of people, it's a really hard one. Frivolously. Yeah. Frivolously, I can say. That one's different. I think it's the superfluous. I don't know. I think it's like too many. I don't know. The combination of syllables is what trips me up. But yeah, statistics is like a hard word for a lot of people to say. I can imagine for someone learning English, it would be not fun. It's like 20,000 T's in there. Not really. There's like 3, but can imagine. I would hate to have to learn English because I've heard that it's like one of the hardest languages to learn. And I believe it because we have like so many stupid words. We have so many words that like are the same word but are spelt differently, or are the same word but mean different things, or like it's got to be a nightmare. It's got to be a nightmare. I feel so bad for people who have to learn English. I can only imagine. Oh, like what was happening when the English language was created? Like what the heck? I think it was too many like influences happening all at once to the English language, and then like no one could agree on anything. We just came up with so many different words and ugh. I feel like we have so many ways to describe one thing. Yes. A lot of synonyms, so many exceptions to the rule. Yes. It's quite hard to pronounce for many people, and the fact that English is 80% vocabulary makes it hard for people to. I believe it. Love it because it's quite precise. Yeah. It's got to be interesting. And with the way English is, with like all the like random, like the words that look the same but sound different, or are the same but mean different, it's got to be amusing as well to like watch someone like try to learn it. But it's got to be so frustrating to be on the other end of that, like to be the person that's trying to learn it. It's got to be so frustrating. But I mean, you just need one word, where in other languages you may have to use a whole. That's true. There's also like words in other like languages that we don't have. Like we have no word for. Yeah. So like one word. Yeah. So like they have one word, and then we don't have any word that coincides. So interesting. Linguistics is crazy. Spanish is way harder grammar wise. Yeah. Yeah. I would have a lot of trouble with the gender of Spanish. like the gender of things. But I do that with German as well. Like the genders of things is so just something else. It's so exhausting. But I think Spanish is even more like gender based, a lot of their stuff. And that's like, oh my goodness, I would nope. I would struggle. I can count to 10. I can count to 10 in Spanish. I can say hello, how are you? And I can, but I'm not very good at anything else. Problem is with non-binary, yeah. I know, and I often wonder about that. Like, there's no neutral zone. Yeah, I often wonder about that. Like with other languages, there isn't any like, yeah, there's no like neutral zone, like you said. Yeah, I often wonder about that. See, now we've reached the point where I'm not even talking about the book, and I've reached just tangent territory. But yeah, they need to update language to be more inclusive. Yeah. Yeah, I often think about that, like how like it doesn't fit like academic ones have that neutral zone. Oh. Well, I know like German has die der das, but like it's not different. There's not really like a neutral. No. I guess yeah, there's die der das, so I guess like they could use das instead if they wanted to. Yeah, cuz das is like the non-gender one. It's like there or that or they. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so die der das. Yeah. Look at Germany. Look at German go. Yeah, I was gonna say because like D is feminine, der is masculine, and then das would be the middle. So yeah, I guess they do have one. Isn't that interesting? Who knew? But I know more about German than I do about like the other languages. The other languages. Although I am learning ASL now, and there's like no like we didn't learn like any non-binary in because it's like a basic one, so like they don't go into that too much yet. I think they do that in ASL 2, but I don't think I'll be taking that class because it doesn't fit into my schedule. Although I technically could, because I just learned that I have like I have 3 classes. I have 3 classes left to take, and like in total, like all my gen eds are done. All of my degree requirements are done except for these 3 classes. So I could have technically been done in 2 semesters because my one class isn't offered on like it's only offered every other, which is stupid, but it's only offered every other. But like I can't I have so I thought I was like ready to graduate in 2 semesters, but no, I have to take 3 more semesters because I don't have enough credits though. So literally they just want more of my money. So I have to take just stupid classes. My professor's trying to get me to like take a minor, and I'm like, I don't want to take a minor. So I'm like just taking bullshit classes. So I signed up for a class that I've been dying to take, but it never works into my schedule. So I signed up for Islamic art history, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it. I'm so pumped. It's with a professor that I like, and I'm just like she like worked abroad in Turkey, and she's always talking about like her Turkey. But she has like her emphasis of like her doctorate is like Islamic art and Italian Renaissance art. So like she always goes to Italy, and she ended up teaching in Istanbul for a while. So like I get to hear like all about her adventures in which Italy is where I've been twice now. And Turkey, we went to Turkey a couple years ago. couple years, and I absolutely adored it. And I love hearing about Turkey, but I'm so excited for that class. I'm so excited. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, I have to take a whole bunch of classes that I don't care about now. So I'm just going to take fun ones that I can fit into my schedule because they just want more of my money. Sorry, I got distracted by talking about my life. By the way, I found out Vikings had transgender citizens living normally with the rest of the population. That doesn't surprise me. Indigenous cultures here, a lot of like the indigenous cultures here in Canada, like transgender was just like they had transgender and non-binary people, and it wasn't like a big deal like people make it out to be like here, like modern society, like they just lived amongst the normal population. Like it was just, I don't know why, I don't know. Society today is so weird and obsessed with the non-binary to the point that it's just weird. It's just weird. Just get over it. like I don't, it's always people who like either aren't non-binary themselves or aren't transgender. It's just someone sticking their nose in someone else's business. Like, just leave people alone. Who cares? It's none of your business. Who cares? Anyway, sorry. ASL's going good. It's going good. I like it a lot. I'm not great at it, but I do like that class. I'm glad that I took it. Because I've used it at work already. Like I had like a deaf couple in the other day, and I got to use it, and I felt so excited to be able to use my ASL skills. Maybe that's the influence on Germanic language. Oh, maybe. What are you? I'm studying creative writing. I am an English major with an emphasis in creative writing. So. Oh, because you're half Viking. That's very interesting. Yeah, Vikings were interesting. That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all. Very interesting. I love that. Anyway, sorry. Glad to hear you got into that class. I'm so excited for that class. Turkish is a very interesting language. I only know teşekkürler. Teşekkürler. It's the only word I can say in Turkish, which means thank you. It's the only one. Teşekkürler. That's it. That's all I got. I can't remember a single other word. But to be fair, in Croatian, I can only remember sladoled, which is ice cream. So at least I know how to say thank you in Turkish. In Croatian, all I know how to say is ice cream, which shows you where my priorities are, being polite and getting the best food. But anyway, yeah, Two-Spirit. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Two-Spirit is part of indigenous culture. The second and get over it. Yeah. I second the get over it. Yeah, just get over it. Like, why? Who cares? Why do you care so much? Exactly. I don't know. It bothers me so much. Like people like obsessed. People's obsessed with like just in modern society in general, just obsession with gender and gender roles, and just which is just from an outside perspective, if it wasn't like affecting people that I loved and cared about, it would be interesting to watch, but it's more infuriating to watch when it affects people that you care about. But like the gender, like just the gender roles and gender in general, like our obsession with the binary and our obsession with other people's sexuality and other people's lives. Yes. Like I just mind your business. Who the fuck cares? Like if you want to be a cis hetero man, go enjoy your life. Like like who cares? What is it affecting you if two men decide to get married or two women decide to get married? What is it affecting you? What does it affect you if someone comes out as non-binary? What does it affect? It doesn't. Just get over it. If someone tells you to use like this, these are their pronouns, just okay, those are your pronouns. Like just, and we all make mistakes, but like just accept that you've fucked up and then just get over it. Like, oh my goodness, like people are just, I don't know, people are just interesting. Berta from Berta's Bookish Adventure always is a Turkish word of the day. I don't know their channel. See, I'm so out of the loop with everything on YouTube. I think that's what I need to get more involved in YouTube, because like it's just like it's just, I don't know. I think I need to get more involved so that way I feel more a part of like more a part of the community. Because that's why I don't make videos half the time, because I don't know. It's not on my mind, and my ADHD doesn't allow me to focus on anything. Got into creative writing. That sounds so interesting. It was such a hard, tough decision to make. I was an environmental science major with an emphasis in geology for the longest time. It's like all I wanted. And I was failing. I was tanking, like doing terrible in school, terrible. Like in the math courses, I took like the same math course like 3 times and like was not doing good. And the science side of it, I was doing good in like the earth science ones, but like the chem and the physics taking me out. Couldn't do it. So then I switched, and I changed my major to English, but I didn't pick an emphasis yet. And my first semester that I switched to English, I made the dean's list. Like it was like the best decision I ever made. And then I switched my emphasis to creative writing after my favorite professor told me to. And yeah, I've made the dean's list every semester since I've changed majors. And at first I thought it was just easy. I thought everything was just easy, and like I had picked an easy major, but there were people like in my same like classes that were not doing well, and they were like and I'm like, oh, so maybe I was meant to do this. So you just have to find like something that works for you. And sometimes like the plan isn't like, sometimes what you think you wanted for so long just doesn't work out, and then you like do like a minor little switch up and ends up being the right path. You never know. There's many different paths. But anyway, I'm not trying to ruin your life or anything. Yeah, I don't get people's obsession with other people's lives. Just let people do what they want to do. Especially if they're not like out murdering people or something. Like as long as they're just like happy doing their thing, it doesn't affect you. Leave transgender, non-binary people and LGBTQIA plus people alone. But anyway, that's a whole nother rant. Grinchathon is right around the corner. It is. You can do videos for that. I know. I will be. Hugh will be. Hi, Sarah. Hi. Joining late. Love you guys. We love you. How are you and Olivia tonight? Oh, I second that. So true. There are so many paths. Yeah. I thought that it was such a hard decision to make, and I like cried and lamented over it for a long time because I was really upset because I was letting go of like a dream that I had for a long time. I really wanted to be a geology major because I really wanted to go into like paleontology, and I was the only path that I saw for myself. And then I changed to creative writing major, and it was the best decision I ever made so far, until I have to struggle to find a job. Then we'll talk. A day. Olivia's living her best life, at least. Ugh. Well, at least you're home now. Relax. Treat yourself. It's a bones day. We're talking about changing career paths. We were talking about Thunderhead, but we went completely off topic, and now we're talking about changing career paths. Yes. I think like there's a psychic that I follow on TikTok, but she said it quite a few times in her lives, and it really resonates with me. And it's like a lot of people think that there's like just one path for you, like in your entire life, one set path. In reality, that's not It's not true at all. There's so many different paths. And there's so many different branches. Like, you're not going to be going down one path in your entire life. And sometimes it's okay to just completely throw away your initial plan and do something else. If you're not feeling it, do something else. Life's too fucking short. Excuse my language. I know Lizzie said she didn't like that word. But absolutely not just one path. I get bored very quickly and need to change it up. Oh, I'm preaching to the choir with that one. I'm a Gemini, so I get so freaking bored with routine. So freaking bored with routine. I've realized it's hard to explain to like people, but like I was telling my one, well, she's not my coworker anymore. She works in another store, but she's like my only friend that I've acquired in that company. But like I was telling her, I'm like, I'm so bored. Like I have so many things to do. Like, and I'm busy and I'm running around. I'm doing all the things. I'm putting out truck. I'm helping customers. I'm running register. I'm doing all these things. But like I'm so bored. I'm so bored because it's just the same thing. I'm just the same thing just every day. And I just, I'm just sick of it. It's just so boring. And then customers think like they're the funniest people ever. And they're the, I don't know. Every time they say something, they like think that they're the first person saying it. And it's just, I've heard everything before at this point. And it's just, I'm just bored. I'm just definitely bored. Throw away the plan. I like plans. Maybe I would just make a new plan. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Some people like plans and like to have like a set path, but like if the path isn't working for you, then if you get the ring, you can just hold it up when you feel like swearing. Oh, I do have that ring, but it's downstairs. It's downstairs. I did get it. It digs into my finger really bad, so I can't like wear it all the time. It's like it's got a piece that I gotta like bend back because it was made by someone, so it was like on Etsy, so like it's handmade, but it's a little sharp. If I bend it the other way, then if someone messes with me, I could just. But yes, it does say, it says the F word on it, and I love it in pretty cursive handwriting, so it looks fancy. But anyway, good to know you haven't read it. We are definitely we're in tangent land anyway, so. But yeah. Yeah, Shannon, I love plans, but once I'm complete them, I'm like, next. Thank you. Next. She's like Ariana Grande up in this. Mother. I think it's important to like realize that like and it's hard for me to take my own advice with that one because I'm also stubborn and I also fear change. But like it's hard. It's hard to take like that step to the next plan. But if something's not working in life, there's probably a reason. Like if it doesn't feel right, and also if it doesn't feel right, just find something else. Because or at least make plans to go to something else. Like me going to school is my plan to go to something else. Although I want to quit right now. But there's always something else to do. If you're not happy, life is, like I said, life is way too short. Way too short. There's lots to do in this world. You can find something else. I try to set schedules because there's too much going on in my life right now, but I tend not to stick to them regularly. That's me. I can't. Mine is lists. If I don't make a to-do list, my brain, like my ADHD cannot anymore. Like I have to, Josh teases me about them, but like I have to make lists. I have to. Maybe it's the Capricorn that's in my chart, but I have to make lists. Like because my brain, I just get, but they're small lists. My phone is where I put anything that needs to be scheduled. Because if I don't put it in here, I will forget about it. Because I need the notification to pop up and be like, yo, you have this to do today. And that helps my brain a lot. but like I need to get anything done throughout the day. I need small, accomplishable lists. Like, where's my list from today? I finished my list, so I put it away. But like, where is it? Like here. Well, I kind of finished my list. I didn't cross off that one. And that one didn't need to be due today, but I did it. But like, see, this is not that big of a list. It looks bigger than it is, but I spaced it out like quite a bit. But like, very manageable. But anyway, thank you. Next is my theme song. Look at the little cat in the box. What a cute little emoji. How cute. I didn't even know that was an emoji. This is adorable. I like to reflect and then adjust my plans and find it hard to let go. But if it isn't working, it's time to shift. You love lists and plans and goals. I'm sure that's shocking. It's not. It's not, Shannon. What sign are you, Shannon? Are you a Leo? I can't remember. I can't remember what sign you are, but I'm sure you have Capricorn in your charts. If you like lists and plans and goals and all that. It's a very Capricorn-y thing. I recently like looked at like my whole like birth chart, my astrology birth chart thing, and I'm like, a lot of stuff makes sense now. Like in the spot, I think it's is it Mars? I think it's Mars that determines like how extroverted, introverted you are. I can't remember, but for me, mine's a Taurus. And Josh's is a Gemini, because Josh and I are only born like 7 days apart. But I was like comparing his chart and my chart together just randomly the other day, because I went on like this whole astrology like tangent. This is what I did with my life at like 2 a.m. And I had yeah, in that spot that like determines like how you interact with others and how you are perceived in the world. And mine's a Taurus. And his is a Gemini, and it like made so much sense because Josh says he's more introverted, but I think he's more extroverted, because I think he like likes going out and he likes doing things and he likes talking to people and doing all the things, and I don't. I would much rather stay inside and not do anything and not see humans, and that's a very Taurus like attitude. So when I saw that in my chart, I'm like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. It shouldn't make sense, but it does. A part of me, see, and that's the Gemini showing again. Like, a part of me thinks it's all BS. And then the other part of me is like, it makes sense, though. It makes too much sense. You're a Leo. I'm not surprised. I'm some of like my best friends are Leos, though. Like, I bond well with most Leos. I do work with a Leo that I hate. But most Leos I get along with. Like the girl that works in the other store, my only friend from the company that I work with, she's a Leo. And she's very much a Leo. Get frustrated with why I can't stick to them. It might be ADHD. It might be ADHD, man. Sometimes you got to like figure it out, like a different method to lists and brain. Mine's ADHD. My brain does not process the same way as normal people. It took me a long time to realize like why I was the way I am, and it's ADHD. I don't know why I didn't see it before. Embrace it. Only have one Capricorn, but at least 2 Virgo, which is very strong. That makes sense. I'm an Aries, so I just burn them all up. Aries are pretty controlling too, though. They like structure and stuff. But they're also like, they're very passionate. It's go back on a list and ask why didn't it work. Exactly. Yeah. See why it didn't work. Mine's ADHD. I can't do it sometimes. Hello, Bane. Can I help you? You want to come up? Here. There's room. He doesn't want to come up. He just wants to nudge me. Sarah's a Scorpio. I don't believe in star signs, but I'm an Aquarius with Capricorn descent. My mom loves these things. I'm like I said, I'm like fickle about it. It's like and that's the Gemini in me where I can see both sides. A part of me is like it's all bullshit, and then the other part is me like, why do all these memes apply to me? Kind of thing. But anyway, just had my birthday on the 5th. Happy birthday! I was gonna say it is Scorpio season, so your birthday should be coming around. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! I don't have confetti, so I can't do the emoji on the screen. Pretend I'm throwing confetti and I'm blowing the little things there. I did it. Scorpio season. Oh my goodness. I get along with a lot of Geminis. My brother's a Gemini. Geminis are pretty. A lot of people I've learned that don't like Geminis probably don't like something about themselves. I will stick to that because Geminis we're kind of like mirrors. We're kind of like the energy you give is the energy you get back. Is very much Gemini. Like I've heard people be like, Geminis are assholes. Every Gemini I've met, sorry, there's my language again. Geminis are terrible, blah, 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 blah. They're rude, blah, blah, blah. But no, I think that Geminis are just a lot of the same energy you bring is the same energy you get back. We're very adaptable. And we get along like, we don't hate instantly. Although when we are done with someone, we are done with someone. We're like Virgos in that sense. Like we cut people out. When you're dead to a Gemini, you are dead to a Gemini. I had ADHD. I always have ADHD. It's my life. I think it could be because of BP. What's BPD? BPD? Bipolar disorder. Maybe that could be an aspect of it. Maybe you just need to try more methods. Don't try to force any type of like scheduling or anything on yourself. Just try different methods and see what works. And something that works like today might not work tomorrow. It's just like the paths thing. Like it's just like it's always changing. Just find something that works. If it doesn't work today, or if it doesn't work tomorrow, then you do something new tomorrow. Kind of thing. Like just keep perching my hands together like a little Scorpio. Perspective on Geminis is a mirror. I can see that. Yeah. I feel the Scorpio in me right now. The cat is playing in the damn trash can. What are you doing? There's like a trash bag right there. And like he wants to get in it. He wants to like live in the trash. Such a weird borderline personality disorder. Okay. I wasn't sure. Love your perspective on Gemini. Yeah. Geminis can be very amicable. Like generous with being open to people. Yeah. Yeah, we're very, I don't know, we're very, very, sometimes very readable as well. I don't know. But I don't know. We get along really well with people. Me, I like I said, like my Taurus definitely shows. Like I didn't realize that was in my chart, but I definitely I see so much of that. Like when it comes to interacting with other people, like I definitely see that Taurus side of me, and I see how Josh is like more Gemini than I am. But oh, I hope you enjoy the tool. We will. Yes. Thank you for coming. Go enjoy copy editing. I hope it goes well. My nose itches. Sorry. I feel like a Scorpio lately. It's ridiculous, but I'm not that Scorpio. But man, it might be the season too playing effect. I don't know too many Capricorn traits. I just know that I know they like a bit more structure and lists, and I know they like napping. But I don't know too much about Capricorns. I need to read up more of it because I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart, but my sun sign, my main sign is Gemini, and that definitely shows. I think I don't know. I don't know if they're January. I think so. Practical, yes. I think Capricorn's an earth sign, so I think it's practical. December, January, yeah. Excuse me. But yeah. Scorpios are supposed to be scary. But Sarah, I wouldn't categorize you as scary. I could see you as scary if you got mad though. And a dragon. I'm a horse. I think. I don't know what it means. I think I'm a horse though. I think I'm a horse. I'm very frightening when angered. Yeah. I think Gemini's pretty no, because see, Geminis are very friendly and but we also because we're so super scary Pomeranian. It'll bite your feet off. I'm looking at Chinese horoscope. Hold on. I'm gonna lose my train of thought. Chinese horoscope. Not horoscope. Chinese is it calendar? Is it horoscope? Horse. Am I a horse? Year of the horse. When was year of the horse? Chinese horoscope 19. Yes, year of the horse. Yes. Year of the horse. I don't know what it means, but I'm year of the horse. Sorry. Never say my age. Well, Geminis are very goat. You're the greatest of all time. I think Geminis are very because we're so friendly and because so many people talk with us and will tell us all the things. If you piss us off, we also remember everything. So if you try to piss us off, but it has to be at the point where we're done with you and we get mad, because we're pretty chill. Don't get mad that often. Not to the point where I'm about ready to destroy someone's life, but we will pull stuff out of the catalogs. We will pull out those receipts and we will slap you in the face with them. But it doesn't happen very often. I think I can count on my hand how many times I've gotten that vicious with people. I don't want to accidentally share other people's ages. I don't look up. I don't know what the thing is. 39 and I've never had an issue with my age or others. Yeah, I'm 30. Oh my God. 31 now? I lost track. I think I'm 31. I don't know. But it's not so much. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, this is Scorpio. 33. Woo! 18. Oh man. Oh to be young. I miss being a teenager. Not really. Oh, I don't. People always thinking I'm their age. Might be a Gemini or he ages. That's a Gemini trait as well. I blend in with the college students that I'm with at school all the time. I just blend right in. And when like there's a girl in my class who I don't want to slap upside the head, but that shows Gemini. I don't get along with everyone as much as people think. I can be cordial, but oh my gosh, she just goes on and on about how she's like just older than everyone. And I don't do that. Like, people don't find out how old I am until it like comes up in conversation. It's kind of like with like being vegetarian. Like, some people are like, I'm vegetarian, I'm vegan. Like, no, it just comes up mutually in conversation. Like, someone will offer me a hot dog and be like, sorry, man, I'm vegetarian. Like, but it doesn't like, it's not like how I introduce myself. The same with my sexuality. It's like the same thing. It's like, I'll tell people that I'm bi if they ask, but like, I'm not going to introduce myself. Hi, I'm 31 years old. I'm a vegetarian and I'm bisexual. Nice to meet you. Like, no. But, you know. I thought I was 33 this whole year, then turned 33. I thought I was going to be 34. Oh my gosh, I've done that. It's like, oh my goodness. I do that thing where I like set myself ahead a year, because by the time my birthday hits, I forget how old I am. So like a lot of times, like I'll like when the year starts, I start like setting myself like a couple months ahead. I'll start saying that I'm that age. But then when my birthday does come, I get confused like that. I'm like, wait a minute, what? I try to get along with everyone, but some people I work with just make me mad. Oh my God, don't even get me started on coworkers. You are allowed to hate your coworkers. Don't let anyone tell you you can't. Yay! Yay for bi. Woo! Bi pride. I've always acted older than I am, and I don't know why. Yeah. I was forced to grow up quickly, and so I think that's another reason why I like don't care about like certain maturity things. Like, it's some things I'm pretty immature about, because life is too short. Like, what even? Everyone, is going to be super great. Chat, thank you for going on this tangent with me. Yes, go enjoy dinner with Olivia. Tell her we say hi and give her all the snuggles. All the snuggles. And happy belated birthday! Impossible to get along with everyone, so just get the right people if it's worth the advice. Yeah. I tolerate people I work with. You're not meant to be friends with the people you work with. That's like a myth. That is a myth that they tell you. You don't need to be friends with your coworkers. Sometimes it's better to not be friends with your coworkers and to just they be workers, because a lot of times when you cross that boundary of friends into then things get messy. Like, the first time someone does something at work that pisses you off or does it wrong, they're gonna play that friend card. Or they want you to cover their shift and they're gonna play that friend card on you, and it's just better off to just keep those two lanes separate. That's why I said, like, I have one friend, and she did not get my cell phone number, and she did not get, like, I did not add her to Instagram or anything until after, like, she transferred to a different store. I refused. I absolutely refused. I said, no, we're not friends. We're not friends until you transfer. Because I've had people like cross those boundaries before, and it's uncomfortable, and it doesn't make for a good work environment. It doesn't make for good friends. So you're just better off keeping those, in my experience. Not everyone's like me. Some people like to have friends at work, but like, it's like, you don't need to. It's not a necessity. But anyway, yeah. That's my tangent, my rant of the day. Out of many that I've said. Don't be working. Yeah, when we got stuff to do. Yep. Relatable. Exactly. And see, that's another reason why I have to divide the two. And I have to set the boundaries because I've had way too many experiences where people take advantage of you, like being their friend. Like way too many experiences where people were like, "Oh, cover for me," and then they give you their sob story about their life, and then you feel bad because you're like friends with these people, and then yeah, and they just kind of cross the boundaries and make it uncomfortable, and it nah. I always now I'm cordial with the people I work with the exception of one. I want to stab her in the head, but that's a whole different story. But I'm cordial with the people I work with, but they are not my friends. I'll be the first to tell them they are not my friends. I've said it many times. I'm like, that might hurt to hear, but it's the reality. You guys are not my friends. We are not going to hang out after work. We're not going to do anything. Like, we're not friends. I'm fine with you here. We get along when I'm here. We can joke around at work when we're here, but we're not friends. Another thing I've learned is I don't cover anyone's shifts anymore. That was a boundary that was really hard to set at work. Really hard to set for me. Because I grew up poor. So, like, I grew up poor and I, like, associated my work ethic with value as a human being. And that was capitalism, like, playing into that. And that was a tough thing to break. And then when I finally got financially stable for the most part here, like I'm pretty privileged now to be financially stable, but like sometimes you have to take shifts because you need the money. But like now I'm stable enough that I refuse. I've set that boundary for myself. I do not cover anyone's shifts. I do not expect them to cover mine. I don't do it. Which sounds harsh. It's like harsh, but like sometimes you need to set boundaries for yourself. That's my work tangent. That's my work advice of the day. You need to set healthy boundaries at work for yourself first. Be selfish. Again, it's a very privileged statement to say that, though. It's very privileged to be able to say, I don't have to pick up your shift because I don't need the money, but some people don't have that luxury. Some people have to take the shifts because they don't have the money. And that used to be me. But now I have the lovely privilege of being like, haha, peace. I'm not covering your shift. Figure it out. Yeah, it can be a very slippery slope. Never worked a job that we were allowed to ask people to do shifts. Really? Wow. Like every job I've ever worked, like people always are trying to find someone else to cover their shifts. And it's like, I got hair in my mouth. I worked hard to be where I am. So like, me too. Like I don't know. I've struggled. I worked like, well, my job is still pretty shitty, but I got my first job when I was 14 and I'm 31 now. So it's a lot of jobs in between there. And I've learned quite a bit about human nature in the workplace. But again, like a lot of that stuff, like a lot of that advice I just give is like, that's privileged. It's from a very privileged standpoint because not everyone can say, I can't cover your shift. Like I used to cover any shift I could get because I had bills to pay and wasn't financially stable. Now I am, and I can be like, no, and set that boundary for myself. But anyway, sorry. That's a huge tangent. Sorry. Get on. We talk about the most random things. I got my first job on a ranch at 14 and did that through high school, and now I'm working as an electrician. Nice. Yeah, I worked as a busser at 14. A busser in a restaurant. This was my first job. I got paid. This shows my age. Minimum wage back then, $4.10 an hour. $4.10 an hour. Ugh. Like, that's so bad. So bad. It's so weird. It's so weird to think about. Like pennies. Now, and also I agree, I'm very lucky as well as I know I can change. I can change. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's important, like I give out that advice, but I think it's like also important to acknowledge the privilege of said advice. I think a lot of people do that. They give out advice, but like don't acknowledge like if the advice is based in privilege, which that advice is clearly based in privilege. But I think some people just give out that advice and just expect everybody. Like I love people who are like, if you don't like your job, quit your job. And I'm like, yeah, like that's like I will say like if your path isn't currently working for you, you should make plans to find another path, but you should not quit your job like right now if you can't afford your bills. Like that's no. Make plans to get out of said job if it's making you unhappy, but like it's not as easy as just quitting your job. Like it's a very privileged statement to tell people just quit your job if you don't like it. Like no, it's not that easy. You need to always realize that a lot of advice that you might give out might come from a position of privilege. Especially me as like a middle aged white woman. Am I middle aged yet? I'm not middle aged yet. Am I middle aged? No. No, I'm not 50 yet. I feel like it, but middle income white woman. Like my advice is very privileged. But it's important to acknowledge the privilege. When I started, it was $5.55. Wow. Yeah. Well, $4.10 in America. I mean, come on. I'm sure they were paying higher in Canada. For real, just quit. Like I got rent. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I hate when I see people tell people to just quit your job if you don't like it. Like, no, that's not advice. If like yeah. Yeah. I hate it's such a because those kind of people probably always like came from a position of privilege where they never had to struggle. They never saw the side of like the reason like you needed to work was for a job, like for rent. So like yeah, it's a very privileged statement to be like quit your job. Like no. No. If you don't like your job, you should make plans to get out of your job if it's feasible. Again, privileged statement to make, but no, you should not quit your job like that. You should make sure you have another job lined up before you quit your shitty job. And sometimes the other job lined up is just another shitty job that pays a little bit more. Like it's, but yeah. I think minimum wage is like 7 something in Texas. It's like 7:30 in Pennsylvania right now, I think. Maybe something like that. Yeah. Our minimum wage, like in the US in general, I don't think it's gone up. It hasn't gone up and it hasn't gone up with the rates of inflation, like at all. Like in like the past like 10 years or something, which is really messed up. It's really messed up. Like there's a lot of stuff wrong with capitalism in the US, but I won't get too much into that. That's because that's getting a little political. I don't know if TikTok. I don't know if Instagram. I forgot what app I was on. I don't know if Instagram can handle that. But yeah, the dollar is usually 15 to 30% different. Yeah, like 15 here. Yeah, Canada. That's a little less. I think I make. I don't know what I make now. I think I make 16 now, but I've been at where I'm at for I just burped. That was gross. I've been where I'm at for 13 years. So I make quite a bit more than minimum wage. I make almost yeah, I make more than minimum double more than double of minimum wage now. I'm, like I said, very privileged standpoint to be at now, but it's still not enough for the bullshit you go through. But trying to get to 10 to 15 here. Yeah. Cost of living is really high. Where do you live? Seattle, right? Seattle? Was that where? I forget every time. Like Oregon? I forget every time. Yes. 13 years in the same terrible job. I hate that. I hate it there so much. I hate it. I hate it. It's the longest I've stayed at any job, which is saying a lot because I'm me. Seahawks. What do? I work at CVS. I work at a CVS and I hate it so much. So much. I'm a shift supervisor. So I've been there for a long time. And I got promoted and I was training to be a manager. And then I realized I don't want that responsibility because I hate the company like a lot. And, and then I just never went for it. Right now, like they're hiring store managers in training for like $18 an hour. Like it's disgusting how much they're paying like these store managers in training. And that's like off the street. But it's a terrible place to work. I would not recommend it. It's good to get money, but make sure you have a plan to get out because you'll get trapped like me because you'll be like, oh, the benefits. Oh, and then you get treated like crap every day by people whose coupons don't work. And in an interview, but the day before I got this electrical job, so I'm so happy for you that you did not go with the CVS. Good for you. Good avoidance. It's not worth it. Not my favorite job I've ever had. That's for sure. Hence why I'm going to school to get out of it. But yeah. Seattle. See, I was right. I remembered Seattle. I think it's because I remembered Shannon doing the Seahawks thing. I have a friend that does like electrical stuff that lives out in like California, and I think that it's a job. So I don't know if they like love it or if they hate it, or if it's just a job. I wish I was an electrician for the power company. That's a dream. Oh, yeah, I that makes sense. That makes sense. I just burped again. I'm burping. I just don't like I think a lot of my job is my coworkers. A lot of it is my coworkers. So I understand that completely. I have a coworker that doesn't do anything at all. And then when she doesn't do anything and I get frustrated and I get angry about her not doing anything and I vent about it to the boss, he just makes excuses. So it's like that's a huge thing. A lot of it also has to do with like your coworkers as well. But like, yeah. Oh, the Mexico border. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. That's something I struggle with. Like when I was going for geology, a lot of like the gigs that if I would have stayed with that career, a lot of that was like with oil companies are where a lot of them work. And I don't think I wanted to work in the oil companies. Like with climate change and that. I don't know. I just didn't, ethically, I didn't know. But I'm working if I'm a journeyman so I can go out in the field, since that's where a lot of the money is in this career, or in the oil field. Yeah. That's what I was like. Like, I saw that like a lot with a lot of like my geology career and stuff. So like when I was going for that, like a lot of it would have been in the oil field, and I just oil companies do some shady shit, and I didn't feel comfortable with it. But again, it's all like, it's your personal ethics. And also, again, it's a privileged standpoint to be like, I won't work for this company because of ethics. Like, but a job is also a job. But yeah, I get that. I'm sorry. I think it's because it like feels later than it is because of like I almost said climate change, because it feels later than it is because of the time change. I've quit a job because of ethics. Yeah. It's difficult too. Like it's difficult. College is out of my budget, so I'm just saving right now. Yeah. College is out of a lot of people's budget. College is ridiculous. I don't know if you were here for my rant about school, but like they have me taking I could have been done. I have 3 classes left to take, and I could have been done with my entire degree, but they're making me take more because I don't have enough credits then. But I already did all my gen eds, and I did all of my stuff for my credit requirements, and they just want more money out of me because capitalism. And it's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating. College is just a big money racket sometimes. It's ridiculous. All to get a piece of paper. And then you're just going to go to the job and you're just going to learn on the job anyway. But it's worth it to make plans to do so, I guess. I'm glad that I went to school right now. I don't know how glad I'll be when I have to pay it back, but right now I'm glad I went. Because I did learn a lot, and I love what I decided to take, but it's frustrating, yeah. Imagine it's frustrating, yeah. Quit a job because of ethics, yeah. How we get on this whole work talk? You can learn math, yeah. I don't know. I think a lot more jobs should be like entry level training based, and not. You have a degree, and a lot of times they look at like your degree and they're like, you just have to have a degree. You don't even have to have a degree in what you're going for, because you're just going to learn all that stuff on the job anyway. Hi, Dane. Dane just pushed me, made me spin around. They just want to know that you wasted money on a piece of paper. It's extremely frustrating. Capitalism. I'm just going to keep saying that. Capitalism in all its glory. Anything to get you to waste some monies. Most companies want experience anyway. Yeah. And then you get the piece of paper, and that's not enough. And you can't get experience because you can't get entry level. That's when I say just fake it. Fake it till you make it. That's what a resume is for, to just pretend like you know what you're saying. Anyway. I fell asleep. Oh, excuse me. Oh. My goodness, I'm crying. That yawn made me cry. I think you said that you were young too, like going to college, like you said, was out of your budget. But like I didn't go back to school until I was like in my late 20s, and then I didn't decide to be an English major until I was 30. No, 29. So you got plenty of time. It's never too late. My job went through 30 people last month. Oh yeah, that doesn't. I would say that surprised me, but the turnover right now does not surprise me. Unsavory earlier that ties in the book. Yeah, they either quit or didn't pass the training after a week. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of people. People are easily replaced. Yeah. Yeah. I think this pandemic has also like shown people like, yeah, he's being very lovey right now, and I don't know why. Hi, Dane. Hey, Daney. Don't knock that down, please. Please don't knock that down. But like this pandemic has made people like see that it's not worth it staying at a job if you hate it. Life's too short, kind of thing. But it's also made the workforce an interesting place. Hi, Beanie Boy. He's super lovey. Don't droll on me. He drools sometimes. I don't know why. Get your butt out of my face. No, I didn't say put your butt in their face. They don't want to see that. Cover that up. There you go. He's sitting down. Yes, let's set a date. Cover your booty hole. Nobody wants to see your booty. Nobody wants to see that. It's inappropriate for the camera. Cover it up. What do you want? Oh, you almost fell. You can hear him. He's loud, isn't he? You should hear him when he's snoring, because he does snore sometimes. It's really loud. And then sometimes he'll have dreams where I think he's like chasing mice or something, and he'll do like little like in like his while he's sleeping. It's so annoying but cute at the same time. He doesn't do this like unless I'm on camera. He does this during classes. If I'm doing lives like this, like, or if I'm trying to film something, then he wants attention. It's half the reason why I never film any videos, because he's just distracting. He's very loud though, yes. Anyway. Toll. I don't know when you wanted to set a date. Get your booty out of my face. Don't. No one wants to see your booty hole. Nobody wants to see that. Cover it up. God. How long was this book compared to the Toll? Okay. The Toll is bigger. That's what she said. No, that's not. This one was 504. The Toll is 600 and something. 625. So yeah, 506. Yeah, and 600. A little bit bigger. It's a bit bigger. Oh, ebooks. Oh. Ari's starting to wake up. There she is, Aria. She's so cute. My little baby. I love her so much. Look at her. She's so cute. Little baby. Little baby. My little runt. Anyway, sorry. Can't. So they've added like 100 pages each round. For a 200. Yes. We should do a smaller one next round. I don't know what we're reading next, but we got to think about that before we got to think about that then. Immediately goes back to sleep. That's the cat life, man. That's the cat life. Bane is over there sleeping now. I think he woke up from a nap to come bug me, and then he went back to sleep. Look at her, though. She's so freaking cute. She's so tiny. She's my runt. She's my little runt. Smallest little baby. No, that works for me. I'm not picky. Whenever. And anytime especially after I think my finals are like the week of the 9th. Yeah, I think my last final is like on the 9th or something. Or on the 8th. It's on the 8th. So like anytime after that, I'm fine. I'm open. I did splurge and buy Emperor of the Vampire. I did not know. Yeah, Emperor of the Vampire is huge. I think I showed it on camera the last chat. Yeah, it's over there. It's huge. It's a huge book. It is a chunky book. It is. I'm like so intimidated by it. It's stupid. What's she doing? Oh, you want the stick. You're not getting the stick. Keep chewing on it. Look at her hanging there. Either way, it doesn't matter. Whatever works for me. All come with options for next read. Yes. Let's have a ragdoll cat and he's solid 18 to 20. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? You want to pull a card? What are you doing? Oh. See, Ari likes hair ties. She's after, and my wallet, the little clip that used to be in there broke. So I use a hair tie to close it. And she sees that and she wants the hair tie. But anyway, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. But yes, the 14 sounds good. Oh my god, I downloaded it from my library. I was like, oh my, returned. No way I can finish it in 3 weeks alone. Oh yeah, that book is huge. That book is a huge book. And I'm it's, I don't know when I'm going to get to it. I want to get to it. I want to devour it. It's going to be so good. But it's like, that book is like this big. It's chunky. It's like there's a mess of books right there, but it's on that. Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. I can see it. But it's a chunky book. And our backpacks are over there from our trip. I still have to put them back in the closet. They were downstairs for like the longest time. Kept forgetting to put them away. Anyway, sorry. Ragdoll cats. I don't know how big Bane is. I should weigh him. He's a chunky boy. Hi, Sansa. Hey. Hi. Just coming up. Hey, Sansa. Hi, Sansa. What is Arya doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're being weird. Anyway, sorry. December 4th. Okay, 14th. Sorry, not 4th. Woo. I'm going to put it in the calendar now. December 14th. Toll. Live. I got to put it in right now or I'm going to forget. Because I have ADHD. Nope, not 7 o'clock a.m. I will not be attending that. All right, it's in. Arya's ridiculous. Oh, Sansa sees her messing about. Sansa's too bony. She doesn't eat enough, and she drives me nuts. I don't know what to do. Look, get your butt out of the camera. Get your butt out of here. Feel free to bring pressure. But no, I'm rethinking. What are you doing? Arya's. Where'd Arya go? Oh, she's over there now. Now they're both like circling. Oh, what Sansa's doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Made a lot of sense. Go get some sleeps. We're ending soon anyway, I think. So go get some sleeps. It's fun chatting. Anyway, sorry. I got really distracted by the cats too. That didn't help. Cats are too much. But okay. Oh, my nose is itchy. I know. I gotta think on some options for next time. Something small next time, I think. Maybe a standalone. Should we do a standalone in between series? Oh, like a small standalone would be nice. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what we should read next. Cat distraction. I'm not 100% chatting because I have to finish some section of a huge home assignment for uni. Oh no biggie. I did that. I'm a last minute person with everything with school, so like I get that. What? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh my god. Now you're hurting yourself. Come here. Oh. She like tried to jump up, but then she like fell, and then she tried to jump up again, and then she like fell. Oh, are you okay? I didn't hurt you pulling you up, did I? Oh my goodness. You okay? That was very clumsy. Are you gonna lay down? Okay, okay. That's how you want to be held. Okay. She's like in shock. She's like, "What just happened?" I think it's possible. Yeah, we did have a series. Stand up. Yeah, maybe take a break in between stuff. But she's too much. She's so cute. She's our baby. She's super sweet. It's so weird to think that she was like the most aggressive, vicious kitten ever, and was so like just didn't want to be touched, didn't want nothing, and now she's the sweetest one. She's that little mean girl. Oh yeah, series and first events like next year. Oh yeah. Excuse me. She got love therapy. I know. She like fell. Like she tried to jump up, but then she didn't make it right, and then she fell, and then I grabbed her, and then but she's okay. Look at her. She's just like content. Her tail's flipping around a lot, like she's mad, but I'm not like holding her. My hands are free, so she's just laying. She's in shock. She's embarrassed. You embarrassed? Goosebumps. Oh, I have so many goosebumps. I haven't read so many. when I was like a kid, but like of the old ones. But they added like so many books. Too many books. Too many books. Boop 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 boop. Boop. Sorry, she's so distracting. Anyway. Ready for bed. Oh, are you ready for bed? I'm feeling it. Why are you flapping? She's flapping her tail around like she's angry, but I'm not keeping her up here. She's giving me I love you eyes. I don't understand what's happening here. Are you mad? You want to play with your tail? You want to play with your tail. That's it. Well, get it. Oh. She wants to chew on it. Get that tail. Get that tail. Arr, get that vicious tail. You know it's attached, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's attached. Look at her. She's numbing on her own tail. Get that tail. Your breath stinks. When you brush your teeth, your breath stinks. You're eating my hair. No, this is mine. No, this isn't yours. You play with this. You play with your own tail. You leave my hair alone. Sorry. She's like, you dropped me. She fell. She fell. Oh my goodness. You know, you're going to bite hard into this tail, and then you're going to realize that it's attached to you, and it's not going to be a good time for you. She's like, leave me alone. I want to play with my tail. Get that tail. Get that tail. It's a vicious tail. How dare it defy you? Sorry. I can't help it. She's so freaking cute. I love you. You're so cute. Anyway. Should probably go to sleep. Oh my goodness. That's all right. We have all till next time to decide for the next. And then if all else fails, we can put them in a jar or put them in a randomizer and pick. She's so cute. You're so vicious. Look at these little feet. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, me too. I need to go to sleepies. Ari needs to get this tail. It is attracting her. Yes. Hopefully we all enjoy the toll. Ari is. Look at her. Arya! She's so distracting. Look at her. She's just like, I want the tail. So cute. Anyway. Song of Ice. Oh my goodness. I've read all of them. All of the Song of Ice and Fire series. Ugh. It took me a little bit. I was proud of myself. I'm all caught up though. Anyway. Good night, everyone. Good night. We'll talk about the toll later. Trying to get through them. Switch to audiobooks. That's what I did for them. I switched to audiobooks, and it was like I got through them way quicker. I'll never read ACOTAR. I don't like Sarah J. Maas. 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 I don't like Sarah J. Maas I don't like Sarah J. Maas. I don't like her. But that's just a personal preference. It's kind of like Cassandra Clare. Just can't. Anyway, have a good one. Hope to see you next month. Say goodbye, Ari. Goodbye. She's asleep. She's gone to sleep. Bye. She's waving her tail goodbye. She's waving her tail goodbye. Sounds like a veto. It sounds like a veto. Yeah, I won't. Sarah J. Maas is not my cup of tea. Anyway, goodbye. I'll see you next month. Bye. She's waving her tail. Bye. Just cute. I love you.